Hello, welcome to Disability in Media and Lit, Week 1. This lecture will be an overview of some things you should know in general about the course and some of what we're going to cover. So first of all, contacting me, I am at Valley Road. I'll have hours Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 5, but please check before you come over to Valley Road if you're not usually here, and make sure I am going to be in my office. There are days that I am at a conference or something, and I wouldn't want you to come over here and not have me be here. Also, I'm willing to meet you by appointment. Just email me, and we can set up an appointment that's convenient to you. You can reach me by email. You can phone. We can have a phone conversation. We can meet by Skype. Those are all ways we can meet. We don't have to actually meet in person. Since this is an online class, I provide other ways to interact with you. Do allow me 24 hours I try to get back to emails that come into me within 24 hours during the week, 48 hours on the weekend. If I've gone longer than that, you're welcome to email me again. Sometimes, things get lost in the shuffle, but do allow me the 24 hours originally to get back to you. So the course structure. Each week there's going to be required reading or viewing. We're going to be watching some movies, some TED Talks, and some other videos, and there's also going to be reading. And then there'll be either a discussion or assignment. Some weeks I'm going to do a lecture like this. Not every week will we have a lecture. Your required texts in this course are actually movies. There's 3 movies: Me Before You, A Theory of Everything, and A Beautiful Mind, and they are available on Amazon for rent. As a matter of fact, right now, one of them, when I went to double check to make sure they were still, you could still rent them on Amazon, one of them was available for free if you have Prime on Amazon. They're not that I know of in the library, but you can, like I said, rent them. They're like $3.99 or $4.99, and considering that some courses have textbooks that cost a lot more than that, I think you won't mind renting them. Class participation will consist primarily of online discussions. We will definitely use a discussion board on Blackboard, but we might also use VoiceThread, and I'm going to talk about that. We're going to use that for our introductions to each other and to the class. But you must post or respond to others. You first, based on the readings or viewings of that week, if there is a discussion, some weeks there's an assignment which is turned in on paper, turned in to Blackboard as an assignment, whether it's a paragraph or a paper or whatever. We'll go through that in a minute. But if it's a discussion, you must post and then respond to 2 other classmates, respond to their responses to 2 other classmates. And you have to do this on 2 different days. You can't do 3 posts on one day to get full credit. They should be substantive comments, not just yes, I agree. That's not really a posting. So how do you agree? What do you agree with? Let's expand those comments a little bit. Each week starts on Wednesdays at 12:01 a.m. Your first post must be by midnight on Saturday, and the 2 responses to other people's posts must be by Tuesday midnight. So if you do your first post midnight Saturday or before, and then your 2 responses, say Monday or Tuesday, then there you've got your response on 2 different days. You can do your 2 second posts on the same day, but you should, of the 3 posts that you have to make, they need to be on 2 different days. You will have one of your assignments early on, I think it's week 2, is a movie review assignment. You're going to watch the movie with a person that's not in the class. There's a part 1 of the assignment. It's the movie Me Before You, and you're going to write a very short review. And then you're going to do some reading and respond. So it's a 2-part assignment, and you need to hand in both parts to get full credit. And you upload those to the assignments page. And I'm going to go into Blackboard to show you where that is. Your second assignment is a biographies comparison. and you're going to watch 2 movies, Theory of Everything and Beautiful Mind, and this should be a 3 to 5 page double-spaced paper comparing these 2 movies. There's a little more information about each of these assignments. I'm just giving you a really general overview. Then you're going to do virtual group presentations, a group of 3 or 4. Once we find out how many people are in the class, I will designate how many have to be in the groups. It needs to be an approved disability-related, the presentation needs to be about an approved disability-related artist, art installation, short story, novel, film, or play. You're going to do an analysis of the context, how it fits into the larger context of disability in literature and media, and you'll be rating yourself and each other on contributions to this group project. So I will be basing the grades that you get on what I hear from other members of the group, as well as your own self-rating. This will be followed up. This is the last assignment of the semester, due on the last day of the semester. It's a paper based on your group presentation. That'll be 8 to 10 pages, and it's going to expand the analysis of the group topic. You're going to take a particular portion of that analysis and focus on it, and it'll be an in-depth discussion which will include a reference to at least 1 article. So your grading, the grading on this course, the discussion boards are really important. They account for more than half of your grade, and you don't get full credit for each discussion board unless you do the 3 posts with on 2 different days, and I assign, I assign, give you credit based on each of those elements. So if you post for the first, you do the first post, you get 2 points out of 5. If you do a second post, you get 3. If you do the third post, you get 4. And if you post on different days, you get the full 5 points. The rest of the assignments are worth 45 points altogether. Assignment part 1 and 2, which were the review of the movie, 5 points. Assignment 3, which was the biographies, comparison of the 2 movies, 10 points. The group presentation is worth 10 points. And your individual paper, which is more work than the rest, is worth 20 points. So keeping up on your work and participating each week is going to be very important for doing well in this class. The only thing that can really set you back is not doing, not keeping up with this. It's a lot of small grades, so you have a really good shot to succeed in this class. Okay, so 2 things. I'm going to take you into Blackboard, and also into VoiceThread, and give you a little bit of an overview of the 2 of those. So in Blackboard, you can see that I've split it down to each week, so you can tell where you are by going into the week that we're in. So under each week, you can see that the readings or viewings are in the first section, and then other material that you need to cover in the second and subsequent sections. So we're going to start out week 1 by looking at stereotypes and tropes. Week 2, inspiration porn. Week 3, crippleds, bastards, and broken things. As you can see, some of the language we're going to be using here might make you uncomfortable, or might become language that you think is not something that you would expect to talk about, but this is language from the world of disability, and so we're going to be using that language and being respectful. Week 4 is crip face, and that's a term that is used by disabled people. Telethons and pity. Week 6 is movie freaks. 7, biographies, and here's where you have the 2, and I think I have it listed as assignment 2 in one place and assignment 3 in another place, and I apologize, I'll fix that. Week 8 is a deeper dive into biographies, when you have to watch, we're going to talk more about the movies. 9 is children's literature. 10 is adult literature, both featuring disabilities, how attitudes are changing over time. We're going to look at this Real Abilities Film Festival, which features material by and about, done by and about disabled individuals. Disability through other art forms. And then finally, on the week 14, you're going to be presenting your group presentations, and then the following week is just 2 days where you'll be turning in your individual papers due the last day of the semester. So the discussions are here. When you do have a discussion that you need to do, you will have a link to it. So if you click on here, it'll take you to the discussion. Assignments. When you go to post your assignments, you can find them here. I will also provide links to the assignment posting. I didn't here, but you'll have to go here. I'm going to go back and change this so that you have a link to the assignment directly from week 2. Here's the assignment 2, and then the group assignment, which will be actually posted onto Blackboard into a discussion board. However, where you rate each other will be posted into your the group assignment here. And finally, your final assignment will be posted into your papers will be posted onto Blackboard. The first week, and I'm gonna see how this goes. For the introductions, I would like you to use VoiceThread, and this is what it's going to look like. I've posted an introduction that the link and the page will take you to. What you need to do is go here. It's very simple. Once you're in here, you just click that box and you hit and I really want a video here because I want everybody to be able to see each other in a video to kind of introduce ourselves and get a sense of who we are. I've posted my introduction and indicated what I'd like you to include in your introductions. You should be able to do this on your phone as well as on a computer. So if you don't have a computer with a camera, which is possible if you have a desktop, you should be able to do it on a phone if you have a camera on your phone. If you are having a problem with that, then we will find another way to do this. You can introduce yourself by audio. So you can see here, you can type a comment, or you can just record an audio comment. And I do want to meet with you individually if you cannot post visually through camera on this VoiceThread introduction. Oh, and the nice thing about this is you can do this VoiceThread multiple times. I started this, I think, 5 or 6 times before I got it right. So at the end, when you hit stop, it gives you a chance to look at the video you've taken. If you don't like it, you don't save it, and it doesn't post. I do have under discussions a open board questions about the course and assignment that will be open all semester. Please let me know. Please post there if you have any questions. It could be something that everybody's thinking about, and you'll be the brave one that will ask the question and find out what's really going on. Please use that. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or problems or issues. Sometimes with all this technology, I forget to turn something on, so if I say it's available and it's not available, let me know and I'll fix it. It helps me and it helps the rest of your classmates if you bring it to my attention. So that's Blackboard and what I have set up there. By the time you will have already, by the time you see this, you'll already gotten on Blackboard, but I just wanted to go over what's in the different areas. So this week, in addition to listening to this lecture, which you are doing right now, do your introductions on VoiceThread. I'm sorry this is repeated because reuse the slide. But what I wanted to say was introductions on VoiceThread and participate in the discussion thread about the question. There's a question posted there. Read the syllabus. The syllabus is a guideline. The print syllabus can give you an overview, but the most up-to-date information about what's required is on Blackboard. So take a look at it, either read the syllabus or look through the material, through the different tabs on Blackboard, and let me know if you have any questions. Read the 2 articles and participate in the discussion board this week. And I will see you guys both on VoiceThread and on the discussion board this week. Thank you.